Hey, what's happening, everybody? Happy Easter to everybody out there watching and everybody else out there and around the world. Everybody's there relaxing. We just had some chocolate chip pancakes, and hopefully, though, we're going to work on sausage links being made pretty soon. I prefer sausage patties. Those are more better. I've had too many sausage links back in my old job on the Sundays there. So, how's your Easter Sunday going? Ours is the same old as always around here. Just sit around the home, fiddling with our computers, watching what's on the boob tube here. I have my guitar to help me keep me occupied, and a couple other things. Who knows? I've been doing a lot of napping lately in the afternoons because we get so bored. Got nothing else to do. I hope this bullshit goes away pretty soon there. In fact, I wish it go away right now, so people start hiring again. Anyways, since it's Easter Sunday, I figure I'd bring this up here. As you know, I'm a big fan of Black Sabbath, and the Black Sabbath Twitter page decided to upload the song After Forever on their page there. Now we know the song. It was recorded in 1970. It was on their third album, Massive Reality. It's the second track on side 2 on the CD, which all depends which format you get. And very uniquely subject behind this song, because it's been reviewed by a couple pastors. It's been reviewed by a couple of other writers as well. Basically because it is a pro-Christianity song, whereas they are defending Christ, not condemning him. And since Easter being the resurrection of Jesus Christ that it is, instead of Easter eggs and bunnies and ducks and all that stuff as they often portrayed in cartoons and in marketing, they figure, bring back God into people's lives. It's not about rabbits or plastic Easter eggs or whichever. It's about the resurrection of Christ. Now, the song After Forever, as I mentioned, is a pro-God song. They're singing about, is God part of you? Don't you have the chance, but you turn it down? Now you can't retrieve, because the person that Ozzy's speaking to is obviously dim-witted and can't get it through his head. Are your friends afraid of what your friends might say, that you believe in God above? They should realize before they criticize that God is the only way to love. That's the message they're singing in this song here. And I guess the reason why they wrote this song is because too many people were giving them flack because of the satanic imagery, the dark atmosphere, their last 2 records. In fact, apparently what had happened was, after the second record, Paranoid, came out, a young nurse apparently committed suicide while listening to the Paranoid album. British police got into a room. They found her hanging from the ceiling with the Paranoid album still spinning on the turntable. And they were brought up into court for that. But then again, that wasn't really Sabbath's choice. That was the record companies. Remember, back then, bands didn't really have that much of a say what goes on their album covers and whichever, let alone who gets the copyright of their recordings. And God knows how many times Sabbath has went into court fighting their management years later on. That's still an interesting subject to talk about, but that's till later. Anyway, as I was mentioned, After Forever is a pro-Christianity song. And basically they sang it as a response to all the critics and all the writers and all the evangelists and pro-Christian groups condemning him for the satanic imagery on their album covers, t-shirts and such. So basically they were saying, hey, any evil that we are going to sing about would be against it, not for it. They made that very clear in the various interviews. And it shows in their songs as well. There was a lot of anti-evil songs that they put out years later, like Megalomania, The Rate from Sabotage. They sang against somebody who didn't appreciate life, who didn't appreciate the others around them in the song Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. So basically, they were condemning evil and not praising it, as many people would perceive. So I may be or may not be correct on this, but I think a couple of people may agree that possibly Black Sabbath may have been the first Christian band. If I'm wrong about this, feel free to correct me. So that's all I have to say now. Hope everybody has an awesome Easter Sunday. I'm Dr. Earl. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button and leave some comments below, and subscribe to my channel. Spread the word around about me and my content. Everybody have a good Easter. Bye-bye.